Every person watching this video is going to die. Not someday in theory, but on a specific day, at a specific moment that already exists in the future. Right now, your life is moving toward that point, second by second. Now imagine that moment is not hidden. Imagine it is visible, carved into your skin, counting down, without mercy. From the moment you are born, a number appears on your body. Not ink, not light, something deeper, as if time itself has marked you. It cannot be removed. It cannot be hidden, and no one knows who or what put it there. Human beings survive by believing in tomorrow. Take that belief away, and something inside us begins to collapse. People would stop imagining futures, stop making promises, stop pretending life is open-ended, because every glance at their skin would remind them it isn't. Hospitals would become places of silent dread. Doctors would not ask, "Is the baby healthy?" They would ask, "How long?" Some newborns would carry lifetimes, others barely a weekend. Parents would leave the hospital knowing whether they are bringing home a child or a countdown. Love would become unbearable, not because it ends, but because you would know exactly when it will end. You would memorize the number on the person you care about. You would watch it fall, day after day, helpless to stop it. Every hug would feel like a rehearsal for loss. Some people would wake up to numbers that terrify everyone around them. Days, hours, minutes. They would be treated differently, spoken to carefully, watched constantly, as if already fading. Not yet dead, but no longer fully part of the living. Eventually, everyone would witness it. A person whose countdown reaches 0. No warning, no ceremony, no explanation. Just a sudden absence where a human being used to be. And the most horrifying part, life continues around the empty space as if nothing happened. But the real horror is not the number. It is the realization that the countdown was always there. Invisible, silent, unstoppable. We just live our lives pretending we have time, because we cannot bear to see how little there might be. And then, something even stranger begins to happen. People stop looking at their own timers. Instead, they start looking at everyone else's. Crowded places become unbearable. Every stranger is a walking expiration date. Every face becomes a calculation. You notice the person across the street has only a few hours left. No one else seems to care. Life moves around them like they are already gone. You wonder if you should say something, warn them, comfort them. But what could you possibly say to someone who is about to stop existing? So you do nothing, just like everyone else. And over time, you begin to understand the true cruelty of the countdown. It doesn't just tell you when you will die. It shows you how many people will disappear before you do. Friends, strangers, entire lives, quietly reaching 0 while the world keeps going. Until one day, you notice something that makes your chest tighten. Someone is looking at you the same way, not with fear, not with pity, but with the distant expression people reserve for something already lost. you don't need to ask why. Because for the first time, you feel eyes drifting toward your skin. Not curious, not surprised, just aware. And in that moment, you realize something no one ever tells you. When your timer gets low, people don't gather around you. They begin to move away. Conversations become shorter. Invitations stop coming. People avoid looking directly at you, not out of cruelty, but because witnessing the end of a human life is unbearable. You are still alive, still thinking, still feeling, but socially, you are already disappearing. Until eventually, there is only one person left who continues to look at your countdown. You. And the final horror is not that the number will reach 0. It's that long before it does, you will have watched the entire world quietly prepare for your absence. Because the moment your death becomes certain, you stop being part of the future, and the living belong to the future. So perhaps the countdown on your skin wouldn't show you when you die. It would show you the exact moment you stop being among the living.